Hey guys, welcome back. Wanted to make yet another video on page 99, and the reason I'm making it, I think, is I've become a bit frustrated that nobody is taking this little rectangle seriously. Now, before we go on, I can already hear people saying, "Oh, but Forrest said he didn't write that. That some guy in the army drew it for him, et cetera, et cetera." Okay, maybe so. I know all that, but Forrest added to it, right? The base of the sketch certainly could have been done by this guy, but Forrest definitely added to it. And I'll show you one just because I know it has some things in there that clearly weren't there from this guy that drew it supposedly. And two, there's another reason, which I'll get to in a minute. Now, I believe this rectangle could hold the answer, but let's do the other things here first. This tree stump with the arrow, look quickly down, certainly jives with what Jack's been saying. I've thought it was a down tree all along, and I think this, somewhat backs that up. Uh, the tree fell, damaged by nature or force of nature, and I thought a tree was hit by lightning and broke off and left a stump, and with the treasure being under the tree. Here, 50, right there, 50. This is not really interpretation. It's clear. Look at it closely. It's the number 50. Over here, this looks like Roosevelt Arch, kind of a nod to Yellowstone. Up here under the wing, either this wing or that wing, there's a little scribble which may or may not be writing. I haven't been able to make it out. These two X's, I don't really have any opinion on that. I understand there's a lot of talk about it, but I don't have a take on it. These, I have a couple thoughts. One maybe being you start at the border and then you go in. Um, this being the border of the page, right, and of the photo of the drawing. Over here, I see above the eyes FF, right in there. I see FF. And here, finally, this I see five silhouettes: one, two, three, four, five, which would represent Forrest and his brother and sister, and then his folks. Now, the triangle, or excuse me, the rectangle. Look at this grouping of rectangles, this up here. They're all shaded in with lines and, nothing discernible within those rectangles. But when we zoom into this one using a magnifying glass, we get this. Now, remember, Forrest talked about how he wrote his autobiography so small he needed a magnifying glass. But then Dan Barbarisi told us he could read some words in the autobiography uh, rolled up through the glass that it was in, and it was with his naked eye. So clearly the words aren't that small. So I think the magnifying glass comment was a hint to look at this, right? He's saying there's something hidden somewhere you need a magnifying glass for. And I think this is what he's talking about. And also, in the 2018 interview with Playboy, Jason Dent was with him. Forrest said something to the effect of, the treasure will be found if, and it won't be found if not. And I think he was alluding to someone figuring out what's in this rectangle. And that would certainly account for why Jack was able to find the spot so quickly. Because this tells him. Now, whether you guys agree with what I think it says or not is fine. I don't care. I just want people to analyze this. Okay? If you've seen my other videos, you know that I think it says SOBCREK, and then here, to me, is clear the number 50. I mean, that just jumps out. 5, 0. And the importance of that, in my opinion, was that the 5 is the path from where warm waters halt. You do a 5 path following the clues, and then it continues until you hit the chest. And that's what the 0 means, to continue, keep doing it and over and over until you get to the chest. And I think it takes 3 5s to get to the chest. But in any event, those are letters. Someone clearly took the time to write these letters in here. I mean, why do it if it doesn't say something? It's not scribble. I mean, you can see that those are shaped like letters. Maybe we can't make them out, but they're there, guys. And I just want someone to look at it and take it seriously and look at it closely. Tell me what you think it says. I mean, let's figure this out. Again, I don't care if I'm wrong. I just want to get to the bottom of all this, and I want some people to really look at this triangle and take time to analyze what these letters might be. All right, guys. Well, that's my video. I might be doing a couple more today. We'll see. If not, we'll talk to you later. All right, bye.